Restream.
I do. I just started the YouTube stream with OBS over on YouTube. How's it going, YouTube? Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe as you guys are starting to load up. And
Oh, you don't have TikTok on the Restream.
I don't. TikTok and YouTube are different right now.
No. Restream.
Yeah, I'm using TikTok Studio because it's easier for me, and then I'm also using OBS for YouTube and Twitch. Anyways,
So,
I'll just let me just address
you can
It'll
control it all in one. You hear me? Just the app Restream. The app is called Restream.
Yeah, I'm aware. I appreciate you for letting me know, but give me 10 seconds here, and I'll address YouTube real quick because we do have some new things to talk about. It'll take maybe 30 seconds, and then we'll get started with the debates. YouTube, how's it going? Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe if you haven't already. As always, if you're over here on TikTok, repost the live, share the live, do all the wonderful things. I don't know how good my push is going to be since we're on TikTok Studio. This is the first time in a while, and typically it doesn't do so good. But over on YouTube, I know typically you guys are mostly Trump supporters. Subscribe if you haven't already. As always, sorry again. If you're over here on TikTok, repost the live, share the YouTube. I know there's a lot of Trump supporters over there. So for the first time, we have a Discord link, which you can find in the link tree in the bio, as it says right here. If you want to join up in the guest box on TikTok or on the Discord link tree in the bio, that's going to be the Debate Me stage, and I will be watching anyone who joins. Keep in mind, I can mute you, I can kick you. So if you're over on Discord and trying to do something funny, you'll get automatically removed. That is the way YouTube watchers can now finally debate me after months. So take it away. Why do you support Donald J. Trump, Mr. Live?
Well, I got some common sense, I guess. That's not so common these days.
Sure. Like
I can see very, very well that you're probably, younger than my oldest child. And at your age, I used to think different. So if you would debate me or talk to me at your age, I would tell you a whole different way of thinking. But now that I'm 41 years old, I can tell you that I never been a big voter or nothing like that. But when Trump lost against Biden, and then I didn't think much of it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But those 4 years, I felt it. I felt how bad it got. And I saw everything they were doing against Donald Trump, all those charges and everything. That got me to the point to start looking up, really what he was doing and stuff like that, and start learning more about Donald Trump because I met him back in 2006. You know what I'm saying? He was right there in Doral. He had just built a hotel and stuff, and there was a grand opening, and so that's how I met him. So but I never really thought that he was even going to win the first time. That's why I didn't even vote for him. You know what I mean?
Okay,
And
I thought you said you still support Trump because of common sense policy. So what does he support?
Okay, common sense policy. Okay, look what he did with Venezuela. So if you're Latin like me, you gotta love that shit. 100%. And then if you're Latin like me and your people actually came in the legal way, then you gotta support him too, because you're looking at all these people that came here illegally, and then they're basically spitting in your parents' face. You know what I'm saying?
Are you white presenting?
No, yo soy Latino, te estoy diciendo. I'm Latin. Yo soy cubano.
As much as you want to be white presenting, you're not going to be, and you're not going to.
I said I'm Latin. Table. I said no, I'm Latin. I'm Latino.
But the thing that I'm trying to
I never present white or black. No, what the fuck? Do you present white or black?
The thing that I'm emphasizing, the thing that I'm emphasizing here is that you are trying to align yourself with MAGA Republicans who absolutely despise people like you.
I rather align myself with gringos.
They think that you're
gringos than with niggers.
Yeah, you want to align. You want to align with white people because you are a white supremacist who's also a Latino. You're a Latino. Cockroaches for raid, Latinos for Trump. You voted against yourself and your own people, but you're also a white supremacist. You don't like people of color, and you only like white people. As much as you want to be white, you're not going to be white. I'm sorry to inform you, pal. I'm so sorry to inform you. Just because you sit at the white table doesn't mean you're white. So my YouTube's lame? Yeah, buddy, my YouTube's popping off. Typically it pops off. I just started the YouTube there. So it goes up to 50 congruent viewers. So over on YouTube, okay, we got a nice jump right there. Over on YouTube, Roaches for Raid, quite literally Richard, over on YouTube. Over on YouTube, there's a couple people over on YouTube now. So what is new here with this platform, mainly for YouTube, because YouTube does get a lot of push. As you guys see here, it says, why do you support Trump? And in fact, I'll fix this so it's more darker so you guys are able to see it. It says, why do you support Trump? Join up in the guest box. That's for TikTok. Or click in the link tree in the description of the YouTube live stream. And then click on the Discord link. And then as soon as you click on the Discord link, you're going to go into Discord. You're going to accept the invite. And then you're going to see the debate stage. Do you support Trump? And then you're going to want to join that. And as soon as you join it, I'll either mute you or kick you or keep you on here on my side. And I'm able to see who's a speaker on here on Discord. So if you're on YouTube and you want to debate me and you don't want to go to TikTok, go over to Discord. That is the easiest way to do so. We're going to try this new thing. See if it works for YouTube. Because recently YouTube hasn't been able to debate me. So we'll try this new thing. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I haven't tried it. It might not work. Could work. I don't know, like, if I can, like, make sure that only one person is on here or, like, more than one. Like, I don't know the settings. I don't really use Discord. But Biden, quite literally. It's always but Biden. Make sure you guys join up in the guest box if you support Donald Trump. That's why you got such low subscribers. Close to 400. Plus, I get like thousands of views per my live stream on TikTok and YouTube. TikTok, I don't get good push. TikTok does not push. The Free Glenn crowd is welcome into call. Absolutely. The MAGA, the pro-MAGA, pro-rape crowd is welcome into call. Either on TikTok, also link tree in the bio, or on Discord, link tree in the bio, and then you're going to find it's going to be on the Debate Me stage. Someone said Miami is not in America. Actually, there's no one in here on Discord, so we're good. What's up, YouTube? Make sure you guys hit that subscribe as well. We're 2 followers away from hitting 400 subscribers. As always, we are looking for some people to debate. There are 2 subscribers away from hitting 400. Make sure to hit that subscribe and hit notification all. Once again, I'll keep repeating this just in case you guys can't read the text. You guys can now debate me through Discord. Over on YouTube, you click on the link tree in the bio. Click on Discord. And then you click on Debate Me stage. It's going to be right under announcements. I should be the only one in there as well. God bless MAGA. We're watching being be nice. Kenzie, come up and debate me. You can either go through Discord or TikTok. I'd love to have a conversation with you. Both are in the link tree in the bio. How's it going over here on TikTok? So I've been focusing on YouTube just to let them know. Okay, pretty chill over on here on TikTok. God bless Ice MAGA. Kenzie, don't be a cult. I saw you were going to a guy live, but he was discontinued. Yeah. He was like from Ecuador, and he was saying like he's pro like mass deporting undocumented immigrants. And then I'm all like, hey, what's the like what is American culture, right? Or no, I didn't say hey, what's American culture. I said like undocumented immigrants benefit American culture. Then he asked me how, and then his live got banned because he said the R slur, I'm assuming. Christ is king. You got a cult member. The cult member in the YouTube stream. Kenzie, come up and debate me. You like this content, Richard? I appreciate you so very much. Why are they all scared? YouTube finally has a chance to debate me. Why are you scared, YouTube? Go to the Discord link tree in the bio, click on Debate Me stage, and then join up in the stage. I should be the only one in there. It should be very easy to find. Actually, I can just like probably delete some of these channels just to make. I don't even use these channels. Can I? Yep, I can. I'll make it easier for you guys. I'll delete the channels that don't have anything to do with like debating. I kicked you, yeah, because you slurred. I'm not gonna have you on my live if you slur. I don't like people that slur. Cannot delete channel. That's fine. Announcements live. Sources. And TikTok should also be able to hear the guest. By the way, like you guys will be able to hear the guest even if they're on Discord. So I just gotta delete a bunch of channels here to make it easier for the magos. What's up, Window Frames? I saw you just joined. New background. We're on TikTok Studio. Actually, you don't like it? I know. I'm gonna do something real quick. Sorry, I'm trying to like manage a lot of things here. Oh, right here. Okay. Control C, X, apply. Okay, there we go. And then we'll do this one. We'll do this one. We'll do this one. Chat. Okay, there we go. We can do this. We can do this. This, actually. There we go. And I'm trying a brighter stage, even though I don't like it. I feel like it would be like more chill if I, not stage, a brighter light. Sorry, won't see. The Colt is the dummy crat hive. I've never supported Trump. W. Richard. Make me indeed. Did you get your fifis hurt? Kenzie, you're just like spamming my YouTube chat. What are we doing, Kenzie? Just foreign trolls. LOL, quite literally. Joking. What? You're weird, Henry? U.S. citizens support Trump at 0? Literally. What's up, Bumblebee? You like the new background? Should we do a poll? Should we do a poll? How do I... I'm trying to delete these channels. I don't like the push. I don't like the push with the background, okay? That's what I don't like. I don't like the push. The push is awful. Okay, TikTok. YouTube. We made it extremely more easier for you, okay? We made it extremely more easier for you. There is going to be only 3 that you can enter. It's going to be moderator only, right? That's not for you. The middle one, debate me. And then I'm going to be in the call. It says, do you support Trump? You join that and join in as a speaker if you support Trump. And if you don't, I'll just kick you or I can mute you. Keep in mind, I can do any of that sorts. And then it's going to be general. You don't want to be in that one either. So if you want to debate me, if you're over on YouTube, you have to click in the link tree of the bio, okay? You click on the description of the YouTube live stream, and then you'll find the link tree. As soon as you click the link tree, you can scroll until you find my Discord. As soon as you find the Discord, you click on it, accept the invite, and then when you get there, you'll see the Debate Me channel, and then just join in as a speaker. No citizens killed. Renee Nicole Good, Keith Porter Jr. The wall in your home makes it looks like I live in Honduras. I don't, actually. I live in Arizona, but I didn't know there's specific walls, man. Cool. I want to put more illegal immigrants than any president. Quote unquote, you little border hopper. He said the R slur. I'm like 90% sure. Like he got banned like a minute after. I'm 90% sure that's why he got banned. Patriots. Someone said what? Patriots are what? Something about Patriots are like draft dodgers. You can rely on hate watch hours? Absolutely. That's what I do. That's why like my watch hours on YouTube are so high.
Yo, what's up, man?
Yo, do you support Trump?
Yeah, I support Donald Trump.
How many times have we talked before?
I'm not sure. Have we ever talked before?
I recognize your voice. You have a very distinct voice. What? Let me guess. Trans people, abortions, or being gay. Something along those lines.
Well, I was gonna talk about trans people. Yeah.
Yeah. We've debated like what 6 or
Funny
7
how you
times.
said it. But I have a new argument
Very
for why trans
predictable.
women
Very
are not women.
predictable.
I have a new argument though for why trans women are women.
If
Was
you
I
tell me why
clear?
you support Trump, I mean, what Donald Trump is like pro.
Yeah, I support
pro-trans.
Trump because of Executive Order 14201, which is keeping men out of women's sports.
Okay, what did the executive order do?
Kept men out of women's sports.
How?
By acting upon it.
How? What did they act upon? What wording in the executive order did they act upon, and how did they act upon it?
Yeah, I guess like they also restricted.
No, answer my
certain,
question.
like-
Not also. Answer my question first.
I don't know, buddy. I just want to talk about the trans topic.
Okay, so then you don't know. So then that point's dead in the water. So tell me why you support Trump? Because obviously Trump is like pro-trans people.
I guess-
I
I
can
guess,
prove. I
like-
can prove Trump's pro-trans people. By the way.
Let me guess, you're gonna bring up the Kylie Jenner thing or whatever.
Yeah,
the Bruce
2016.
Jenner.
He said he didn't care about trans people being in their preferred bathrooms, and then he also said that that they don't cause a problem. It's a non-issue. His words, quote unquote.
Fine. You got me. Let's do but it is an issue. But yeah, technically, it's about why I support Trump. I guess he's in favor of reducing the number of elective abortions.
Sure. Why is abortion bad? Take it away.
Yeah, I think that abortion is bad because there's a trait that's true of the zygote at the moment of conception. That's also true of us humans, and then that trait in specific would be a teleological predicate of rationality.
Okay, and this is the reason why you think men should control women's bodies and ban them access to healthcare? Sure.
Ooh, who said anything about men controlling women's bodies? Wait, just
you a
because
man?
I'm a man. Yeah, I'm a man.
Cool.
Does that mean I can't get pregnant?
Who's the majority? Who's the majority in Congress? Men.
Men.
Cool. So it is men controlling women's bodies. Thanks you. Very easy concessions that I'm getting here. First off,
Wait, do you think I'm allowed to talk?
Is your goal to reduce abortions? Yes. Is that your like end goal to just reduce the amount of abortions?
I think that the notion of acting upon trying to reduce abortions is satisfactory.
Okay, so then you should support progressive policy because obviously since the overturning of Roe v. Wade, there have been more abortions. But what progressive policy does is implement social policies, social safety nets, that are in place that inevitably help these new mothers. Because obviously the main reason for abortions is going to be monetary reasons, and if we help them via social safety nets, these new mothers will be less likely to get an abortion when we see a significant reduction in abortions. So at the end of the day, you'd prefer progressive policy compared to Donald Trump's policy, who was cutting these social safety nets. And we've also conveniently seen an increase in abortions throughout the overturning of Roe v. Wade.
Yeah, but that just happened as like a reaction that women have towards new information.
No, that's not a reactionary. Like what? What's your evidence for that?
Yeah, it's just the fact that it did happen. Like what are the odds
It's
that
just
you
the fact that it did happen.
reduce?
That's not an argument.
Yeah, no, it is because I'll tell you why.
Literally
So it's
not
like
an
the
argument.
it's the notion of like, oh well, how do you reduce the number of women's access to elective abortions?
No,
And
not
after you
access.
do
Just
so-
the point wasn't access. The point is reducing the number of abortions that happen. We're not
No,
talking about reducing access.
reducing access. How does it lead to a greater number of abortions? Clearly, there's some sort of like
Well, hold on.
external reasoning there.
What Trump did
That's
didn't
why
necessarily
that's the reason.
what Trump didn't necessarily reduce access. It left it back to
No,
the
it was in
states.
favor of reducing.
Not necessarily.
reducing-
It was
yeah.
in favor of giving back to the states.
Giving back to the states, which raises the probability of a state actually acting upon it,
But the
which
but
would
the,
typically be in favor of reducing the
what,
number of.
What Donald Trump did not directly decrease access.
Deductively, it did by deduction.
Based on some states, sure, I can grant you that, but that's not going to be based on that's going to be based on the state level, not the federal level. So I don't
Like
understand what the
prior
point
to
is.
him, yeah, prior to Roe v. Wade, it would be the case that every state gives women's access, right? But when they take away Roe v. Wade, now it's what you call it. Now it raises the probability that certain states are going to act upon this. Prior to it being overturned, states couldn't act upon making it illegal. But now states can act upon making it illegal, and certain states did act upon making it illegal, which restricts more women from having abortions, which typically should reduce the number of abortions.
But it
But
clearly
there's an
didn't.
increase. Yeah, it clearly didn't, as some sort of a reaction that women have towards new information
But
that they
that's not.
receive.
That's like a correlation causation. You're just saying because.
No,
in some
that's
states,
that's
hold on. You're just saying because.
that's so direct.
You're saying because they had they like were not they were restricted in some states. It meant that like women were like getting more abortions. You have no evidence for this.
No, wait, I just gave my deduction, so it's like
No,
regardless
that's
of
not
whether or
evidence.
not you think. No, of course that's evidence.
How is that evidence?
It's like, yeah, deduction. So you're saying that, oh, it's a correlation causation fallacy. Well, it's like, oh, correlation can be like, for example, oh, A doesn't correlate with C, but A correlates with B and B correlates with C, right? And that's how you get A to C. A and C might not have a direct correlation, but there's usually some sort of bridge that kind of like meets A and C, correct? So I think that that's essentially what's happening.
No, you're just saying because it happened while abortion was restricted in some states, therefore it is the case.
Okay,
that
okay.
It was reactionary. That's literally what you're saying with
Okay.
no evidence provided.
How exactly? How exactly?
hold on,
does
hold
it
on.
make
Provide the
sense?
evidence first.
Okay, I can provide the evidence, but I just like can I ask you
Then
a simple
provide
question?
it. No, provide the evidence. We're not going to pivot. Provide
The evidence, yeah, the evidence is the fact that there's like a certain way, there's a specific I forgot the name of it. It's like some sort of psychological reaction that they say that individuals have towards like someone asking you to do something. Like suppose you're a child and your mother asks
Okay, so
you to
then we
like
should see an
do this or something, and then
So then, are you saying that like murder should be legal, so less people do it? Because if murder is illegal, people would want to do it even more. Is that your argument?
no, that doesn't follow.
You were yes, you're saying because abortion was restricted, women want
It's
to
on
get
certain
abortions.
things,
Hold on,
on
hold on,
certain
hold on.
things.
Okay, on certain things. Now, why are we being picky with what we want to apply this logic to? If your logic doesn't apply
Yeah,
in
but
every single case,
schmurder,
that's a
there's
contradiction.
obviously gonna be a clear
Hold on.
distinction between schmurder.
Hold on, is abortion is getting an abortion not murder under your worldview?
No,
Okay, you don't think abortion's murder?
no, I don't. But I think it's moral.
Bro, get out of my live stream, bro. Also, that's like if you're gonna be picky with like your ideas, then like you're just like that's what's it called? You're just being like disingenuous, and there's like a contradiction within your worldview. Because when you're saying like in one case, it is the case that like women are gonna want to get abortions because it's restricted, but in the other case, like people aren't gonna want to like murder people because it's restricted. Well, that's a contradiction under your worldview and the logic that you apply yourself. Also, I was let know that my Discord link wasn't working. So make sure you guys, if you're over on YouTube and you want to debate me, you can click on the link tree. It's going to be the top one. All you got to do is click on more if you're on PC. Click on the link tree, and then now you should be able to see my Discord, right? And then you join on the debate me stage, and then join as a speaker. Okay. Plus, I've debated him many times on like trans people, abortions, all that good stuff. So I'm like, I just kind of had to like dog walk him there a little bit. But yes, it should work now. Chat over on YouTube. How's it going? I'm doing good. How are you? Over on YouTube, let me know if you guys can join the Discord if you're a Trump supporter to debate. You know, over here on TikTok as well. If like any of my mods want to try it out. Yeah. Okay. All you gotta do is click on the link tree, click on Discord, and then click on accept invite if you're over on YouTube, and then like come on the debate stage and debate me. And if you're over here on TikTok, as always, I can't even get to your link tree. Why not? That's weird. Well, either way, YouTube can access my link tree, right? Someone said abortion is murder. Randy, I'd love to debate you. Click on the link tree in the description of the YouTube live stream. Randy, Randy Prophet 7644. Someone said Randy Prophet 7644 said, Jeremy, you are trash and ignorant. Yeah, Randy, I would love to have a productive dialogue with you. So if you click on the link tree in the description of the YouTube live stream, and then you click on the Discord, and then you join on the debate stage, you can debate me, and I would love to have a productive dialogue with you. Or if you want to debate me via TikTok, you click on the same link tree and then click on the TikTok icon. Fact check, legally it isn't murder. Yeah. They don't have human rights in accordance with international law. They don't have human rights until after they're born. It just won't load. It works perfect for me. Oh, Randy's actually gonna go into the Discord. Let's see if he hops in the Discord, Randy. Again, all you gotta do is click on the link tree click on either Discord or TikTok. And then once you're in Discord or TikTok, you click on the guest box, which for Discord, it's going to be Debate Me. You click on it. And then for TikTok, it's going to be the request button on TikTok. We'll see if he actually joins. And then we'll see if it actually works, because I haven't tried this, by the way. We'll see if it actually works. Biblically, it is murder. I would love to talk to you, Randy. Randy, if you were a Trump supporter if you're like pro-life and you're a Christian, please join up in the Discord debate stage. I would love to have a conversation with you, Randy. I'd love to debate Christians who are pro-life. So, Randy, join up in the TikTok or on the Discord debate. All you gotta do is click on the link tree, and then you choose whichever one, the TikTok icon or the Discord link. I'd love debating Christians who are pro-life. Just saying. There's no such thing as God. The Bible is fairy tale. BM, you're gonna make him run away. You're gonna make him run away, BM. He's gonna be like, no, no. Put on Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Rodriguez, I have no idea what you're referencing. 7th abortion this week, W. I don't see Randy in yet. What are we doing, Randy? This is worth watching. Come on, Randy. Everyone wants you to join, Randy. YouTube and TikTok wants you to join. Yeah, you click on the link tree, Randy. So I'll give you a little rundown. I'm assuming you're like on your mobile phone. I'll just give you a quick rundown here on my other phone. So what we're gonna want to do is like open the YouTube stream. Let me pull it up. Click on the YouTube stream. There's no hell either, Randy. My chat is funny. Hold on, let's just restart this. Sorry. Give me a second, y'all. Again, I haven't done this Discord thing. I'm assuming like most people on YouTube, it's gonna be like difficult for them, so I'm probably gonna have to go through this a couple more times till they get the hang of it. Alright, perfect. So Randy, I'll give you a rundown here real quick. Everyone wants to see this 1v1 debate. Okay. So what we do is you're on the YouTube stream if you're on the phone. You scroll, okay? Your Wi-Fi probably shouldn't be lagging like mine is. So let's just give it a second, because I'm on streaming on like 3 different platforms. You scroll, you're probably in the chat, you swipe out of the chat, you click on the title where it says live debating Trump supporters, and then you click on the link tree. So not the first link, not this one. It's going to be the second one. It says https linktree right above if you want to support me. So you click on it. And then once you click on it, it'll pop up. And then you can choose the TikTok icon on the top or the Discord link. House passes $70 bill to fund immigration enforcement for 3 years. Wow. Crazy work, by the way. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up over on YouTube as well. Right now, there's no one to debate, so like we're just chatting. We're just chit-chatting here. I've been to hell, whole bottom of... Sorry, Randy. So again, once you click on the link tree, click on it, and then it'll take you here. Right, Randy? You can either click this one. If you click on this, it'll take you to my TikTok. So if you have TikTok, easy peasy, right? And then it'll take you to my live stream directly. You click on the profile, and then you click on the guest request button. It'll be down here. The purple and blue button, and then you click on request. Now, if you want to go the Linktree route, it's literally the same thing. Instead, you click on the first link where it says Discord server. And if you have it downloaded, you click on accept invite, and then it'll take you to the app. But I don't have it downloaded here, so it's not that hard, Randy, right? I'm like a teacher. Quite frankly, I'm like a teacher. Randy, I'm teaching you how to use Discord, Randy. Imagine like I'm going through all of this and it just doesn't work. Come on, get in there, Randy. You can do it. Yeah, let's give Randy some. Let's give Randy the push he needs. And if you're over here on TikTok, as always, you can like come up and debate. Dirt on my lips. I don't have dirt on my lips. My lips are dry though. I'm thirsty. God, someone said, got confused. Now I have a virus on my phone. I don't know what process you went through to get a virus on your phone. Yo, Jeremy, Trump should release the new bro. Trump should release the new codes online. He shouldn't do that. What's your name? Dan. He should not do that. And 20 people on YouTube. Codes are in his bathroom. 20 people on YouTube, as always. Y'all, click on the link tree. Click on the Discord to come up and debate me. It's that easy on YouTube. There's literally so many people on YouTube. It's that easy. Click on the link tree and click on the Discord. Something new that we're trying. And over here on TikTok, double tap that phone screen, repost the live, share the live. Because I'm on TikTok Studio, so the push is not good. We're going to have to do a couple restarts. But, if you guys repost the live, share the live, do all the good things, we're going to be able to get some people in here. Randy got lost. I don't know where Randy went. He hasn't chatted in a while. You guys think he ran? Oh no, he's still in here. Randit Profit 766. I want to show you guys his profile. Hold on. Like I'm not trying to be rude, but like I don't think he would know how to use Discord. So that's why I gave him the step-by-step process. Randy, if you need to download the Discord app, that's also fine, by the way. Release the fully redacted files. I agree, quite frankly, put everyone in prison who did anything wrong. Are foreigners MAGA? What do you mean? And the Lord said, let there be Randy. Come on, Randy. God damn it. Randy, quite frankly. My other phone will not turn on anymore. Bro, I love my YouTube and TikTok chats, bro. Y'all are funny. You know what? I'm open to like any like Maple MAGA or like anyone from like Australia or like pretty much anywhere, I guess. Like if you guys relatively know enough about like American politics, feel free to do so. But if you want to talk about your country, like I'm not gonna know much, which like that would be like on my end, because like whatever. So if you know like relatively enough on about American culture, not American culture, American politics, then you can debate me on it. But if you want to talk about like laws in London, well, I don't know laws in London, right? Which again, my fault. Exactly, all these old people think they're better. That's why they have a stupid, out-of-touch president. Literally. Should we just like hit a restart on TikTok? Maybe like retry again? Or should we like give it a second? What should we do? If you're 65, you shouldn't get to vote anymore. I disagree with that. I think that they should still have the right. I actually haven't thought about that. Age limits to voting. I haven't thought about that. I know I think I don't agree with 18. I think it should be. I think if we want to keep it 18, in my perspective, we should make it mandatory to understand politics. Like take an intro to political science class in high school, like an introduction, right? Not obviously like at a college level. I think if we want to keep it 18, we need to do like an intro to political science to make the youth more engaged, so that they know what they're voting for, not just vibes. I haven't really thought about the age limit. I don't think I would agree with it. Because again, representation. But I definitely agree with like mandatory intro to political science, high school classes, if or like raise the voting age like 21. And like some people disagree with me, but like, man, it's just we gotta get the youth more involved and we gotta get the youth more educated. Like that's why we're in the position we are now, because like a lot of youth voted for MAGA based on vibes, because like he was like a quote unquote cool president, when like in reality they didn't really know anything, right? And if they like took any political science degree, they would have known. They probably would have like voted for Harris. Maybe a MAGA folk think the age of consent should be. Not disagreeing with you there. They do think that, a lot of them do. Surely it'd be an IQ test rather than an age test if you're talking about restricting anyone. Yeah, 30. You young people. 60 isn't even that bad. They don't make it work at least until they start 20. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I haven't considered that. Like, I haven't like considered that perspective, and I don't think I will. Dumbest generation ever? Who? Gen Z? Nah, I don't think so. Oh, what was that? Someone join? I'm new to this. I don't know if someone joined. I know everyone heard that. Was that Randy? Randy, are you here? Randy, are you here? I don't see Randy. That's me muting myself. But the first one, I don't know what it was. You young people, LOL, get off my lawn vibes. What? Why are we hating on Gen Z, Loki? Once you start driving 10 under the speed limit, you gotta stop voting. I just think people need to learn how to adapt with culture and society. Because if people learn how to adapt, like, for example, if me saying a word now is not wrong, but in like 30, 50 years it is wrong, I should be able to acknowledge that it's wrong, even though it wasn't wrong when I used to say it. I should be able to acknowledge and progress with culture in American society. And so long as a majority of people within a society progresses with said society, as like the youth starts growing up, I think there shouldn't be any restrictions to voting. But obviously what we're seeing now, that's not the case. A lot of people still slur. A lot of us people still think that it's okay to like walk into pageants without the women and girls' consent, all of these things. Right? Obviously that's not the case now. But I think if society progresses as the youth progresses, we should be fine. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, Nick? Once again, if you're on YouTube, you want to donate me, click on the Discord link. It's going to be on the link tree in the YouTube live stream. You click on the link tree, click on the Discord link, and then you can go on to Debate Me stage. There's only one Debate Me stage. Oh, I guess there's requests. Oh, there are requests. I did not know that. Okay, so anyone can request, and I can decide who I let up in. Okay, so I can do one at a time. That's great. That's a W. W Discord. Should I hit a restart? And like try it out now that I found this cool feature? I'm gonna hit a restart. Mainly because like TikTok Studio is not that good. YouTube, I will be back. Okay, you guys are not gonna see me for 10 seconds. TikTok, you guys have to come back. YouTube, don't leave. Don't leave anywhere. Just stay on this YouTube live stream. I'll just disappear for 10 seconds. But YouTube, TikTok, you guys have to come back. So come back and what's up, y'all? What's up? How's it going, y'all? We're back on YouTube and we're back on TikTok as well. We're 1 subscriber away from hitting 400 subscribers. So far, no one on Discord. I think Randy like got lost. Low-key. I think Randy got lost. What's up? What's up? Randy says they're still watching. You're my boy, Randy. Well, are you serious? Not hating, just laughing at people say that you young people. True. To influence from companies and bad intentions. Every generation degrades the younger and righteousness is the older. I mean, that's true. I could see that. I could see that. That's true. Randy needs to join. I think Randy's lost. I think I give up on Randy. Loki. If he joins, he joins. How's it going?
Yeah, what's up?
Do you support
Going
Trump?
well? Yes, absolutely.
Why do you support Trump?
I like Trump. I think that generally I like how he's kind of have this illiberal sentiment. He's pushing like this nationalist idea of a stronger country with more secure borders, less immigration. I think that these are good policies for our country. Moves us in the right direction.
Sure. So why is an illiberal democracy a good thing?
Yeah, I would say liberalism is actually a self-destructive ideology, and that's actually evident through the policies that are being put in place by the Democrat Party. They were advocating for crazy policies during the 2020 and 2024 elections, such as decriminalizing illegal entry, healthcare for illegal immigrants. I mean, you understand if you decriminalize illegal entry, it becomes a civil. Are you saying no, they weren't advocating for that?
I'm just laughing.
Oh, okay, because they definitely were, and I have the clips to prove it. But my point is that it's a self-destructive ideology because if you just allow millions and millions of people to pour into your country, you understand you're no longer going to have a country.
Sure. You said a couple different things that I'd like to address all of them.
So we agree on that?
No, we don't, obviously.
Oh,
I think
okay.
we would still have a country if millions of documented immigrants came into our
How
country.
many millions? What? So a limitless number? It could be.
Less than 4 million people came under the Biden-Harris administration, but that's regardless.
Well, it's estimated 4 to 10. Obviously, there's the untracked number of crimes.
Sure. So it's 4. So regardless of whether or not.
Well, you can't say definitively because we don't know the exact number. That's only
why I said it's
estimates.
roughly less than 4 million.
So, but you said it is 4. I'm saying there's estimates between 4 and 10, and there's estimates of in the country of up to 100 million.
100 million undocumented immigrants. Who is saying that?
Well, you understand it's been a long time. I believe Bovino, who used to work for DHS,
Bovino,
specifically referenced that. Oh, so he's an avowed National Socialist. That's what you're saying.
He's a Nazi.
So when has he avowed?
When is just like what's his
yeah,
name? The bald guy, Stephen Miller, Nazi white supremacist. Come on.
The Jewish guy is also a National Socialist.
Well, yeah, they're both white supremacists. Yes, they literally.
So you believe Jewish people can be
literally he is advocating for quote unquote remigration. He's advocating.
So you
for
believe
these
Jewish people
policies.
can be Nazis?
He's advocating for these policies that harm people of color, and he's supporting a president that harms these.
You see, liberalism is so destructive. You don't even know what words mean anymore.
Sure. So, but when you're referencing liberalism, we're talking about a liberal democracy versus an illiberal democracy. You made the claim that you prefer an illiberal democracy, and you haven't.
No, I
given me a
didn't.
reason
I
why.
said he's moving in an illiberal direction. I didn't say anything about an illiberal democracy.
Would you prefer a liberal or illiberal democracy?
I wouldn't. I would prefer no democracy whatsoever. I'd prefer an aristocratic republic. That would be far better than having idiots such as yourself vote.
Oh, such as myself. Yeah, you hate people of color. You hate brown people, and you white.
Dude, I'm literally
people.
brown. I'm probably browner than you.
You probably think you're white. You're not white, buddy.
I just said I'm brown. How does that mean I think I'm white?
Yeah, you probably want to be white. I said.
No, you said think you're white. You don't even know the words coming out of your mouth, buddy. Try to slow it down and just remember what you said 5 seconds ago.
Yeah, you want to be white, buddy. Just because you sit at the white table, just because you support these white supremacists, doesn't mean that you're going to be white. Just as an example.
Well, I've been in this country just as long.
Just an example. A Latino.
Oh, and now you're going
because you're interrupting me.
I've been losing on the debate, so I'm not surprised you go for the mute button.
If you don't interrupt me, I won't have to mute you. Notice how I only interrupted you when you muted me. Do you
yeah, well, you're just saying nonsense.
Cool. So if you don't interrupt me, I won't have to mute you.
Okay, don't jump for the mute button like a little pussy,
Cool, so
and then we can have a real
interrupt me.
conversation.
So then don't interrupt me. So as I was saying, a Latino for Trump literally came on my live stream and said he would rather be living next to a white person than a person of color, right? They are literally...
What does that have to do with me?
Because I'm saying that just how they're white supremacists, just how they want to be white, They're not white.
Oh,
just the same as
Latinos can
you.
be white supremacists too. Now, can black people be white supremacists?
Yes. Hold on. People of color absolutely can uphold white.
Black people can be white supremacists. You heard it here first, guys.
I said white. I said people of color can uphold white supremacy.
I know. What about black people specifically? Can they be white supremacists?
I'm not going to talk about the black community because I'm not a part of that.
Why
community.
not?
a part
I'm just
of that
asking you a
community.
descriptive question about whether they
I'm
can
not a
or
part of that
cannot be
community.
white
I'm
supremacists.
talking about Latinos. I am a part of that community, and I'm saying there are a lot of Latinos who uphold white supremacy.
Right. So this is your brain on liberalism, guys. This is black people can be white supremacists.
Never made
Latinos
that
can be
claim.
white supremacists. This
said
this
they can
is your
uphold
brain
white
on
supremacist
liberalism.
ideology.
We see this is the issue. You say, why don't I support democracy? Well, we have people with double-digit IQs voting. Why is that a good thing?
Yeah, at least I'm not in the single digits like you.
Yeah, that's like almost statistically impossible.
Yeah, well, almost. You're clearly the exception.
Right. Yes. What are your degrees in?
My degrees are in like dog walking people like you every day, putting a leash around you and then like strolling you around the
Dude,
park
if
with
you
the
think
car.
this is dog walking, you just live in a different reality.
You're obviously like I'm obviously dog walking you because you've interrupted me like countless times while we've had this debate misrepresenting what I said.
Well, just because you're saying nonsense,
'Cause
you know,
you-
it's
you
like
made
if
the
somebody
claim- you made the
says
claim that, like,
gobbledygook, I'm just gonna go, hey, that's stupid.
You made the claim that like I said black people could be white supremacists. That's not what I said. In fact,
Well, you
I said
refused to answer
opposite.
the question, but
I
you said Latinos
yes,
could, so you have to assume based off your answer.
I said I was not going to answer
Oh,
the
okay,
question.
well.
I wasn't going to answer the question because I'm not a part of that community.
'Cause you're
I
bad
can give you-
faith.
No, because I'm not going to speak on something that
You don't
I
have
can't
to be
speak on.
part of a community to answer a question about that community. That's
yes, I do.
idiotic.
In my
Do you have to be an
opinion, yes, I do.
astronaut to answer questions about space?
I would have to have some knowledge about
If I
space.
ask you if the sky is blue, do you have to be a meteorologist to tell me?
I mean, no, not necessarily, because that is
No,
more of a-
exactly,
that is more-
dum-dum.
that is quite literally common knowledge to where you can look at,
Yeah,
up at the sky.
exactly.
You can look up at the sky.
Just like
and
you
see
can't
the
be a
color.
black-
You can look up at the
Just like
sky.
you
and
can't be a
see-
black
you
white
can look up at the sky.
Just
and
like you
see-
can't be a black white supremacist is common knowledge.
Wow. Wow.
How are you a white supremacist advocating for the supremacy of the white race while simultaneously not being black or not being white?
Are you dumb?
Oh, so that's your answer? Your answer to the question is, are you dumb?
Because you've interrupted me 7 times while I tried to.
Why
say
are you
one
still
thing.
complaining about interrupting when I just asked you a question instead of
Because
answering
I wasn't
it?
done finishing before you asked me that question.
Oh my god, you're just a little bitch, dude. You're just complaining.
You're
Like,
gonna resort to like the misogynistic comments. That's great. Pipe down low, bro. I'm gonna continue
yeah, like,
muting
holy.
you. I'm gonna continue muting you. So as I was saying,
You're a
I
giant
was saying
faggot.
that I'm not gonna contribute to a conversation that I'm not a part of in reference to that community. The same way as like abortion.
Well, you've
I don't
already
talk about
admitted
I don't
you
talk
don't
about
have to
abortion.
be something.
I don't talk
You've
about
already
abortion.
admitted you don't have to be something.
Since
have
I'm not a
common
woman,
knowledge
right?
on it.
And then you said I already admitted that that I can talk about something even though like I'm not a part of a community. Well, sure, it's a description that I can look at.
Yeah, you
I
already
can't-
admitted.
I
So
can't
you
look. I can't
You conceded
look,
it like 5 minutes
I
ago,
can't
but you're
look and determine.
you're still trying to
whether or
act like
not-
you didn't concede.
I can't look and determine whether or not black people can or cannot be white supremacists or hold white supremacy's ideology. The same way, like I'm part of.
But
the-
you agree
I'm part
brown
of-
people
I am
can
proud-
based off
I'm
your
part of the
worldview.
Latino community, and I
Dude,
can't
you're
make-
just gish
I can't
galloping.
Make the
You're-
claim. You
you're
don't even
literally
know the
just
definition of gish
monologuing.
galloping.
Yeah, you're just monologuing and gish galloping so that I can't get an actual. You actually don't have any counter arguments to anything I've said. So it's kind of pathetic.
If you would shut up and let me talk, I would be able to talk.
You've been talking for the past 2 minutes, and what have you said of substance?
Nothing, because you keep interrupting me.
Wow, he just admitted it. He said nothing of substance.
Yeah.
Damn, at least
the reason why I said nothing of
he's
substance.
the most self-aware
The reason why
idiot.
I said nothing of substance is because I continue to repeating myself. What I said while I was muting you countless of times is
Yeah,
what
I
I had
heard what
said
you said. It
5
was
minutes
idiotic.
ago. And the reason why I repeated that is because 5 minutes ago you also interrupted me. So if you let me get a word out without me having to
Yeah,
mute
and
you,
you're
or
muting
without me having to,
which is
or
equivalent
without
to
me
an
having
interruption because
you having to deal with
You're
the
interrupting a
interruption.
statement with a mute. So you're interrupting as well.
I'm interrupting you after you interrupt me. So yes, let me finish talking.
Yeah, so
and then I'll give you the floor.
let's move away from the meta conversation because you
No,
just
we're not going to move away from that.
You just wanna have a
conversation
meta
because you're
conversation?
misrepresenting what I'm talking about.
trying to talk about stuff of substance. You're trying to have a meta conversation like a little bitch.
So first off,
Like, damn, bro, did your balls drop yet? Fuck. Can you be a big boy, have a big boy conversation? Or are you going to complain about somebody being mean to you? You're interrupting me. Oh my, you're interrupting me. Just be a man. Have a fucking conversation. We disagree. Let's have a disagreement on the issues instead of having a meta conversation about how I'm interrupting you apparently while you're interrupting me and muting me. Oh, bored? Sign of low IQ if you're bored, by the way. Yeah, so the point was, he said I advocated for an illiberal democracy. Literally never did. I said he's moving in a direction of illiberalism, which is an ideological position, not in relation to democracy. Specifically, when he asked me if democracy was a good thing, I said no, I was advocating for an aristocratic republic. He didn't even engage with it because he's probably too stupid to know what that is, and he doesn't even have anything to address it. So this guy, I don't know why he's debating. He's not very good. I've debated Parker. He was bad, but you're a lot worse.
You done?
And you're also a giant faggot. I just wanted to make sure you heard that.
Slur to run. Anyways, I'll continue with like what I was saying. So obviously I'm not gonna like be a part of a conversation like in reference to a specific community. I am myself, I am a Latino, so I'm going to like make a claim about that because I am a part of that community. Like yes, there are Latinos who are Latinos for Trump, and there are Latinos who are white supremacists and uphold that ideology, like saying that they don't want people of color, but they're the exception, or like saying that white people are better, but they're the exception, and they uphold those ideas. They uphold that ideology. So what I said was misrepresented by this guy, and then he said he didn't make the claim about illiberal democracies. Well, yes, he did. I asked him the question, okay, why do you prefer an illiberal democracy compared to a liberal democracy? And then he proceeded to say, well, this is why I prefer that compared to this, right? If you're ever on YouTube, you want to debate me, click on the Discord in the link tree of the YouTube live stream. You click on the Discord, you click on the link tree, click on the Discord. You're going to go on the debate me stage, and then it should be pretty easy. I think you see a request button. To come up and debate me. Anyone can request. If you're over on YouTube, click on the link tree and then on Discord. Or if you're over here on TikTok, also click on, you can either join via Discord or TikTok. It's obviously easier if you join via like TikTok. But if you want to join either way, feel free to do so. The second, that was his second. So I did not hear the first one. I kept on muting him. It was probably during the during the mute sessions, where I continuously kept on muting him. That's my bad, chat. I did not hear the because like I was talking and muting him, so it was like it was cutting on his end because I was muting him and then I was talking. So that's my bad, chat. Over on YouTube, no one wants to debate me. Why? You guys have the ability to debate me now. Thank you for the heartbeat, Jules. Should I just do like phone? Like this is ass, bro. If you're ever on YouTube, click on the link tree in the description of the YouTube live stream, and then click on the Discord link, and then like join up in the guest box on Discord, and I'll accept your invite if you're a Trump supporter. Again, YouTube, click on the link tree, click on Discord, and come up and debate me if you're MAGA or you want to debate about anything that you've heard me say. Click on the link tree and Discord, and then you wait in there and click on the request button. You have to click on the debate me stage, and then you click on like a request button or something. Why is Trump so desperately trying to cover up the Epstein files? Because he's guilty? Real. Type a 1 in the chat if you're MAGA over on YouTube. Type a 1 in the chat. Didn't say TikTok, and I know you're not MAGA. But I said YouTube. I just like want to call out these Trump supporters live to incentivize them to like come in. Shut up, I want to participate. Real. What is the Edgar mumbling about? why MAGA is bad and why Trump is bad, I suggest you come and debate me, Whiskey, if you're a Trump supporter. Link tree in the bio. Click on the Discord, and then join on the debate stage. Have I had... Okay, no, we're good. Thought there was an issue.
Hello?
Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes.
Why?
Yeah, I support Trump because he's like, he affirms my position on a very crucial topic, abortion.
Sure. Is that the only reason?
Yes.
Is your goal to reduce the amount of abortions that happen?
Not necessarily, no.
What's your goal?
Yeah, it's to eliminate a society that perpetuates the acceptance that abortion is as a immoral thing.
Amoral or immoral?
Amoral thing. That's something that it's like morally permissible.
Okay. What has Trump done for this?
Yeah, so he's been fighting to overturn, or he overturned Roe v. Wade, right? Sort of delegating the right to pass. Yeah, like he's doing that. So
How did he do that?
not like he's doing it. He's gonna do that.
Okay, he's gonna overturn Roe v. Wade?
Yeah, he's gonna do that.
Okay, so he's gonna overturn Roe v. Wade. He hasn't done that yet, so that point's dead in the water. So why do you still support him?
No, well, I mean he's gonna. So like, I mean, obviously, Kamala
How is he
Harris.
gonna do this?
Yeah, by like, obviously since he's like currently centralizing all the power within like the executive branch and everything. So obviously once he completes his mission of like centralizing power, he's just gonna be able to do that.
Okay, centralizing power and then overturning Roe v. Wade because he hasn't overturned Roe v. Wade, and then he's going to. Okay, why do you like support undermining checks and balances?
Yeah, so like I think that like systems aren't fallible, right? But like moral principles are always gonna be. I'm not sorry, not principle or like systems are fallible, but moral principles are always gonna be infallible. So we ought like we ought to like use them or like prioritize them.
You just said a bunch of mumbo jumbo there. You said we gotta prioritize what?
Yeah, we gotta prioritize moral principles over like the systems and the integrity of the systems.
Okay, so you support undermining checks and balances, undermining American values and the American Constitution to prioritize, like, determining like whether or not something is immoral or moral, basically.
No, so like I want like Donald Trump, right? He's obviously like he agrees with me on like basically every moral principle. So
Like
if
rape,
he's gonna
right?
undermine,
You're like pro rape.
no, he doesn't support rape.
He's absolutely pro rape.
Like he said that he supports rape.
No, he is a rapist. First off, second off, he is protecting rapists. So yes, he's pro rape, by definition.
No, like I think that like the case is a lot more nuanced than that, and I also
Really?
think like I mean look like either way, right? I'm very adamant about the abortion thing and the fact that he's gonna like overturn Roe v. Wade is like my thing with him. So yeah.
Okay, but like, let's say he doesn't end up doing this. Would you still support him?
I'd be very angry with him, so but like I'd have to see his justification for that, see why he did it.
Sure. So let's say like, would you still support him if he overturned Roe v. Wade? But like he was like a child rapist. Would you still support him?
No, I wouldn't support him, but I would support the action of overturning Roe v. Wade.
So like, if he overturned Roe v. Wade, but he was a child rapist, and you knew that, if you could go back in time, would you vote for Harris or Trump or not vote?
Yeah, well, I would try to obviously push for like another faction. That's what
So
I'd push
you wouldn't
for.
vote for him.
No. He's a child. No.
Okay, so then what's the difference between him raping a child, between him raping a woman? So in one instance, you would vote for him. In the other instance, you wouldn't. Keep in mind, in both instances, he does overturn Roe v. Wade.
Sorry, could you repeat that? I didn't hear. I didn't
Yeah,
quite hear what you said.
what's the difference between him raping a woman or a child? In one instance, you wouldn't vote for him if he raped a child, and the other instance, you would vote for him if he raped a woman. Keep in mind, both instances he overturns Roe v. Wade. So, what is the relative difference that makes it okay that you would vote for him if he was an adult rapist compared to a child rapist?
Well, look here. I don't like. I don't really know if he did do that, right?
Civil
I don't
court
really
determined
know.
that.
Yeah, well, the standard of proof in civil courts is much lower than that in like criminal courts. I think, especially since we're looking at the smear campaigns that were issued against him to try to defame him, try to make him look like a bad guy.
Because
But
he is a
look,
bad guy.
right?
But like, listen, a criminal court is like beyond a reasonable doubt. So, what is a reasonable doubt? What is the reasonable doubt that he raped her? Because if you want to make the
What is
claim
a
that like there's a
reasonable
difference,
doubt?
yeah. Because in order for it to be a criminal court, it has to be beyond a reasonable doubt. So, what is the reasonable doubt that he raped her? What is a reasonable doubt?
Oh well, I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say that like I've read the full court case. I haven't read that. I
So, as
will
of now,
say.
you have no reasonable doubt, right?
What do you mean?
You have no reasonable doubt to the claim that he did rape her, right? As of now.
Well, I don't have any sort of information to like persuade me to believe he did do that. I mean, I don't know.
Well, you have a civil court case, and you have the case within the court case, and you also have like all this pieces of evidence, right? So if you haven't read it, that's fine. But as of now, you don't have any reasonable doubt to the claim that he raped E. Jean Carroll, right?
Well, look.
Therefore, it would have, under your worldview, he is a rapist.
Well, look, right. I wouldn't have voted for him if I knew he was that. Okay, but look, he's in right now, and I think the best thing he could just do right now is just centralize power, get Roe v. Wade out of there, and then we can just move on from there.
If you wouldn't vote for Donald Trump, knowing that he was a rapist, then just revoke your support for Trump and like stop going on liberal lives and saying you're a Trump supporter.
Look, Trump is one part of the faction of the Republican Party. He's one part of it. The core tenets of the Republican Party are obviously going to be pro-life. So,
I'm not
yeah, I
saying
mean, maybe
you
the
can't be
case.
Republican. I'm saying don't be MAGA Republican.
That's fine. I cannot endorse Trump, but the point is that
So do you
Kamala
still
Harris.
support Trump?
I don't support Trump as the individual, but I support the party.
Do you support Trump as the president?
I don't support his actions against E. Jean Carroll if that was
No.
legitimate.
Do you support him being president?
It's not an absolute, but I think I'd be leaning towards no. But at the same time, I just can't support Kamala for I mean, you'd agree with me that abortion is obviously unethical, right?
No, it's not. But I'm not gonna have that debate with you. I don't really debate abortion. But you said you weren't a Trump supporter, so there's that. Harris was more likely to be pro-life because of her Christian perspectives, like morally pro-life, legally pro-choice. Like with Roe v. Wade. Appreciate you coming up here, man. But you're not a Trump supporter. We're looking to talk to Trump supporters. I might have to just like end the live stream here and like get on later because there's like no one willing to debate me, like not on YouTube, not on TikTok. So quite unfortunate. I'll tell you what, guys. I know it's people who are here every single day, so I'll tell you what. I will end stream in a bit. And then I'll go live on my phone. That one right there. I'll go live here, with the background. So YouTube, you won't be able to call on Discord anymore. I have to figure that out. Yeah, being able to do it with my phone. I'll have to figure out something. I don't know. But the point is, I'll be back for TikTok and YouTube. Obviously, I'll go live also. But if you want to debate me, if you're over on YouTube, now's your one and only chance. I went to your YouTube and literally had no idea to get to you. You go to YouTube, you click on the live stream, you click on the link tree, and then you click on the Discord link. Are we? Am I like? You guys should be able to join. There was no link tree in the live stream. Yes, there is. You have to click on more. So you have two. It says restream, and then it says link tree. You have two. Oh, for you. I don't know why it's being weird for you, but it's fine on my end. Do I have anyone on here that's like... No, I'll do it like later on a different account, see if it actually works. But that's all for now. My astronaut fell. I'll check it out next time you're live. The thing is, I did not get pushed here. I don't think we're gonna try this again for a while, because I don't know what I'm doing wrong with TikTok Studio. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I'm doing something wrong. I'll get it figured out, I guess. How do I leave? Oh, never mind. I got it. You just click the hang up button. Oh, the political errors in my guest box.
Yo,
Sorry,
what's
I didn't see you in the guest box while I was debating that last guest.
it's fine, bro. It's fine.
What's
Yo,
up?
we actually need to go live together one day.
I saw you sent me a request. I think was it this morning, right? I think it was.
I think it was
11?
like not that long ago.
Yeah, I think I was eating lunch, and then I saw it. How do I? I'll just keep it on. Yeah, we should definitely.
If sports. Yeah, I'm just curious. I know you have like a small following. Have you like received donations yet before?
A couple, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I should. I actually did a face reveal today, so
Oh, W.
that's a good step so far. But I mean, I can help you like grow your platform. It's just I would say like sports edits, be respectful. Well, turn off your music though. Sorry, he sometimes act up, but he's cool. He's on our side. Don't worry.
Alrighty. Well, I'm probably looking for like, just like one co-host right now, mainly because like I probably won't get any.
Yeah,
more
you
orders.
can. He can watch it a lot. Sports edits, you can watch it a lot. I'm gonna share this out. I feel like you should do a more like Aaron Parnas. You know Aaron Parnas?
Yeah.
You should do like a more type of style like him.
Chat. I have to admit I was wrong. About Tom Steyer. AP News just called it.
Yeah, thank God. We need Javier Becerra.
Let's see.
Here,
I'll let you guys know here in a second. AP News. Let's see what we got.
I like Javier Becerra.
I mean, I wouldn't prefer Javier Becerra, but it's fine. Like he's
But
obviously he's gonna win.
But Tom Steyer's just your. Oh, we gotta stop the outsiders, the corruption, the bought out, the payout. That's exactly what Trump ran on. A so-called good billionaire. We don't need another elitist running California. Newsom already ruined it anyways. So especially Karen Bass. I think she's probably one of the worst mayors of Los Angeles. Actually.
So like,
Yeah,
I think
Karen
like
Bass.
her response to like the fires, I think that was like pretty bad. Again, I'm not from like LA. I think that was like a pretty bad response. But like, in reference to like Tom Steyer, I definitely think that Tom Steyer is a preferred candidate because he does want money out of politics, and like that's the root cause of like why Trump Trump is a symptom, but the root cause is gonna be like money in politics. And Javier Becerra takes money from corporate impacts.
He doesn't take money from APAC, right?
I don't think he does, but he takes from Chevron. He takes
Yeah.
Tom Steyer had $1 million spent against him.
That's
and Tom
cold.
Steyer condemns Israel, and I haven't seen Javier Becerra do so.
Sure. You're right. Yeah. Do you think-
it says Republican Steve Hilton will advance to the November general election in the race for California governor, setting up a long shot contest against Javier Becerra, which he promised to splash funding and regulations if elected. Yeah, that's crazy. By the way,
How do you feel about Tallarico?
he's a pretty decent candidate.
I still think Paxton will succeed. I have a Cowshy bet on him actually. I think Paxton still might win.
Very hard to tell. I mean, obviously, I was wrong about like Tom. I think Tom Steyer is gonna ask for a recount.
How close is it?
I'm trying to check the numbers right now.
I don't know. I don't. That's probably not going to go anywhere. But do you live in California or no?
I don't. I've just like been keeping chat because it's gotten like nationwide. Okay, so NBC called it. There's still 1.1 million votes remaining, and Tom Steyer is trailing at less than 200,000
Behind Becerra?
behind Steve Hilton.
Oh.
Like, my only thing is, like, Decision Desk HQ called it 2 days ago. I'm not saying like they're wrong for calling it. Like, AP News called it, and I trust AP News. They're like not wrong, like most of the time. But like, there's still like 1.1 million votes, and I know it relies on like the drop ballot. I know it relies on like a bunch of different like contexts, but like he's trailing. Like he is doing good.
Yeah, I will say for a first time candidate, yeah.
Yeah, like he there's still 1.1 million votes left, and he's trailing at less than 200,000.
Ooh.
I'm confused. Confused
Yeah.
on why they called it. Thank you for the cap. I'm confused
Yeah.
on why they called it. It's still too close of a race in my opinion.
Yeah. I still think that Becerra and Hilton will still run against each other. Yeah. So, like, do you plan on running for office in the future?
For the local office, yeah. Let's see.
You wouldn't go the federal level.
Well, like a local office to start with, and then probably like Congress or something eventually. But I'm probably gonna end stream now. Well, that is the news for you guys. Steve Hilton will advance to the general election with Javier Becerra. I'll keep you guys updated. Like, these numbers like constantly changing. Like, Tom Steyer just like lost 0.1, 0.2. So these like media can I'll let you guys know this. Media can certify it. Okay, Decision Desk HQ has been wrong twice this year. The media can certify it all they want, but they can still be wrong. I'm not saying they're wrong in this instance. All I'm saying is that Tom Steyer is trailing at less than 200,000 votes away, and there's still 1 million votes left. More than 1 million. And he was outperforming Steve Hilton where he needed to. So I'm not saying they're wrong for calling it. All I'm saying is that media can call it, but it doesn't necessarily mean they're right. Vote recounts always happen. They can request vote recounts. There's still 1 million votes left. So there's that. News for you guys. Steve Hilton will advance with Javier Becerra in the general election for the California gubernatorial race.